Hey everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I'm very good, got some rest, and we have entered the first of two off weeks for Kansas State football. And this off week is huge, as you know. It might be the last stand for this team, their last opportunity to really save their season, because after this off week, they'll play 5 straight weeks and then take their second one in early November before a final stretch of 3 games. So leading into this 5 games, this stretch here is huge. They have to get better, but can they? And that's the question we're asking in today's daily delivery. And did Chris Klieman tip his hand with what he really thinks in the post-game press conference? Now, I don't want to overdo the importance of what he said, because out of a 10-minute press conference, which is a lot for a post-game press conference with only 3 or 4 of us asking questions, that's a significant amount of time. He gave us plenty of time to ask what we wanted. We literally asked everything on our agenda. But there were 6 seconds, maybe more like 3. But the clip I'm going to share with you is 6 seconds long. And boy, did it say a lot. It might have changed my mind about something important. First, I got to remind you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. It's really helping us grow. We're taking off right now. Thank you so much. Let's get over the next goal and keep moving forward. And of course, leave the comments and hit the up button or the thumbs up button. I appreciate it so very much. Well, it was just a little throwaway comment, and I heard it, but it didn't hit me fully at the moment. And someone responded on a YouTube video about what he said and how I didn't bring it up. And that's when I thought, why didn't I bring it up? And then I thought, I'm saving that for Monday. So here it is. The 6 seconds that told me a lot about where this Kansas State team might be.
We aren't as talented as I thought maybe we were. Once again, without Dylan, that's a big hit.
Now, I want you to understand that I have been basing my evaluation of this team being so talented on 2 factors. One, my eyes. I know that there's some dudes. I've seen Avery Johnson play at elite levels, whether it's in high school or at Kansas State. He also did the whole recruiting tour in which he lit it up. So the dude's got some talent. And there's also other good players all over the field, but everyone seems to be playing under their talent. Now, the second factor in that, of course, is I talk to the coaches on a regular basis, and they think they have a lot of talent. Or they did. They're now beginning to question that, because the loss of Dylan Edwards opened up the door to nothing. They really haven't been productive in the running game, and Dylan came in for a little bit of that game before re-injuring that foot and pumped a little life into the run game, because he can make people miss better than others. But is this team not as talented as we thought? Well, as I mentioned, Avery is playing under what I think his talent is. Whether that's coaching or him or both, doesn't matter. They've got to get more out of their quarterback. They've got to put him in positions where his strength comes to the forefront and let him go. Let him play. Unleash those reins that seem to be gripped awfully tight. But on the other side of the ball, I'm looking at guys like Desmond Purnell and VJ Payne. These are 2 proven dudes that have played some great football. And they're not playing great football now. I'm not even going to say they're playing good football. It's been a disappointing performance for sure. So is this team talented? I still cling to the fact that I think so. But I think another failing of this coaching staff is it's not focusing on that talent. They seemingly are spreading the ball around when they forgot when they had someone like Deuce Vaughn. They gave him the ball. They let him do his thing. You can't do that with Avery Johnson in the run game, but you can get more creative and find ways. And for heaven's sakes, Jace Brown has been brilliant out of the Wildcat. Having him only take 2 snaps from that position, basically running the same play both times instead of some variations of it, is play calling malpractice. They have to put their team in the best position to win and put their talent forefront, because that's always been K-State's thing. From Bill Snyder to early Chris Klieman with his offensive coordinators. You take your talent and you figure out a way to put them isolated in one-on-one situations. Because K-State's best player against just another guy on the defense, well, they're often going to win that. This offense isn't doing that. It's failing to accentuate the best elements of Kansas State's talent. And also, let's be honest, these dudes need to play better. They need to play harder. And they need to remember there's a proud tradition of Kansas State football that they're failing. Stick with them, guys and gals. Stick with them. UCF comes up in 2 Saturdays. Let's see what they got. Give them another shot. And hopefully, they'll be the ones delivering the shots.